It's Veronique Chevalier, a weird Val of steampunk and dark cabaret. And I wish to recommend to you Professor Upsidasium's Electronic Audiographic Steampunk Archive.
Hello, this is Professor Upsidasium, and I'm here with Mademoiselle Veronique Chevalier, the Mad Val of Steampunk and Dark Cabaret.
Bonsoir, bonjour, Monsieur Professor Upsidasium. I am actually the weird Val, but I'll take Mad Val as well.
I keep hearing Mademoiselle.
Yes.
And that always sticks with me when I think of you, Mademoiselle and Weird Val. And
Yeah. Well, you know, some people are mad scientists, while I am a mademoiselle. I'm also a mad sonicist because I make mad music.
And you played an accordion?
I do not play the accordion. I have stymied the efforts of many a musical professor to teach moi the music. So I have Francois, my invisible accordionist, who accompanies me throughout my travels.
As we all know, good minions are hard to find, especially when they're invisible. So we're here at DragonCon 2013, and one of the things you'll be presenting this time is steampunk as a superculture.
That is correct.
Is this a project you've been working on? Is this a book?
Well, steampunk as a superculture started as a panel. I have given this panel at many steampunk events, also recently at San Diego Comic-Con, because in my travels as an entertainer, I have seen this overview of how beloved steampunk is growing, and it is not a subculture which implies a homogeneous group. No, it is a wonderful melting pot of people who have come from many, many realms and many, many disciplines, and so thus a superculture. And as I have been giving this panel, it is so well received, I am now writing a book of the same title.
Okay, wonderful. That is wonderful. The panel will be later today, and I believe we are covering that, so I'm looking forward to that. What can you tell us in preview for the panel?
Well, again, as I said, in my travels over the past 5 years, I have seen this amazing growth and this attraction of all these many different wonderful, magnifique persons, such as your fine self.
Thank you.
We have people who have come from historical reenactment, we have makers, we have geeks, we have nerds, we have fashionistas, we have so many. It's such a wonderful group. So in my discussion today, we will just touch upon all of these people and how this cultural intersection is being co-created and is a dynamic force that is changing and growing as we speak.
Which is one of the reasons we also bring you the archive, is to show you this in action. You have been personally one of my favorite icon figures in steampunk, flat out.
Oh, merci.
Every time I see you, every time I hear what you're up to, it brings a smile to my face. I'm always very happy to see you out there. What is your approach personally to steampunk?
Well, my approach is pretty much as everything in my life, completely accidental. I was just minding my business, making my mad music, being played on the Dr. Demento show, and a gentleman in Seattle named Jordan Bodwell, who has the sepiacord.com site. He loves the music of a past that never was. He describes it as music that perhaps our grandparents would have listened to had they been as twisted as we are. Anyway, he adopted my music, and it gained a wider audience, and I was invited to Seattle SteamCon, and then other conventions called me. So it is fun. How can I not be happy and enjoy myself when this happy accident happened?
How long have you been doing your music now?
I've been doing music about 12 years total, and steampunk specific music for 5 years.
And do you put out albums or just singles? How do people find your music and access that?
Well, 5 years ago, I created Pocahontas, a spooktacular compilation, which is what I call my Frankensteam. It is based on authentic ghost lore from around the world, and the indigenous music is combined with polka. So, for instance, the White Witch of Jamaica is a polka reggae. We have an Australian Aboriginal polka. We have a Japanese polka, and so on. It's just good, clean fun for the whole family with a little dark twist. I do singles as well. Many times I write a custom song for an upcoming event where I will be performing. So, for instance, the Weird Wild West was the theme at SteamCon a few years ago, and I made a song called Sprocky Spittoon, which is a parody of Rocky Raccoon. And I actually am in the process of making a music video of that.
Ah.
So I am here and there, and I have fan videos on my YouTube channel that you can see as well.
Your main website, your main Ethernet portal is where?
It's called weirdval.com.
And your YouTube channel would be YouTube.
Veronique Chevalier. I'm Veronique Chevalier in my YouTube. Okay. So I'm sorry, it's a little more difficult. But
follow the links. They'll take you there. Follow the links. You were talking about steampunk as a superculture, and you were doing that as panels, and you have decided to write a book.
Me?
You've written other things as well, haven't you?
Well, I have. It is not released yet, but I have written a book of steampunk haiku called My Cog is Bigger Than Your Cog, and it's profusely and profanely illustrated by Monsieur Walter Sickert of the Army of Broken Toys out of Boston. But I am holding on to that to release that later, so you must savor that thought.
I have been savoring the thought of Mademoiselle Chevalier's My Cog is Bigger Than Your Cog for over a year now. So if I sound over enthusiastic about it and maybe jumping a few deadlines, sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. Yes, it is completed and ready to be published, but as I said, I wish to release my steampunk superculture book first.
Anything else that is going on that you wish to talk about?
Well, I just want to say it is magnifique to be here at the Dragon Con. I am so honored to have been invited to present my panel. I see so many wonderful people that I have met throughout my travels all over the country. I am most grateful for everyone's consideration, and I just say I look forward to more inspiration from the steampunk community, for that is what gives me my passion these days.
Madame, you inspire us, so I hope we do inspire you.
Ah, merci.
And thank you very much.
My pleasure.
We would like to thank Dr. Q and the crew of the Alternate History fan track at DragonCon 2013. For more information about DragonCon, go to dragoncon.org. For more information about the Alternate History fan track, go to alternatehistory.dragoncon.org. We'd like to send a special thank you to our guest, Veronique Chevalier. To find out more about her music, her projects, and everything else she's involved in, including her future performances, please go to weirdval.com. Our theme music, The Visiotronic Blues, was composed and performed by Alex White at thegearheart.com. Our motion graphics were supplied by John Adams at Blithwolf Studios. You can contact him at blithwolf@gmail.com. If you like these videos, please hit subscribe in the buttons below and leave us some comments to let us know how we're doing. If you'd like to send us some notes via the ether, you can contact us at mail@upsidasium.com. And, as always, the experiment continues.